folks, this is Mike with Off-Road Stuff, and today I have a special friend. This is my friend Daryn. We've been friends for, God, what, probably close to 30 years now, something like that.
Something like that, every day.
Yeah, we've done a lot of wheeling together, fixed a lot of stuff, broke a lot of stuff, got a lot of stories to tell. We'll get into that on another episode. But today I want to talk about Daryn's rig here. So Daryn, why don't you tell me a little bit about your Jeep here?
Well, it's a 2003 Wrangler Rubicon. I bought it brand new in 2003. It's undergone a lot of transitions over the years. The build you see here has been to this point for about 15 years.
Okay.
So it's got some age on it.
Yeah,
a lot of miles on it, a lot of wheeling miles.
Right. I've kind of seen the progression over the years. You know, little changes you've done here and there. So when you start at the front here, it looks like you got your nice winch.
Yep, when you start at the front, we've got the Warren grill guard, we've got the Warren 9500 Ti, you know, standard issue back in the day, so to speak.
Right. Hey, those are still great winches, man.
The steering I did, that's off-road only.
Okay.
U-turn steering, absolutely great product. Steve is a great person.
Okay.
Offers great support. The motor itself, stock 4-liter, nothing fancy, nothing basic, you know, nothing, just basic stuff.
Right.
It's got one of the original Brad Kilby onboard air systems.
I see that. So that, like right here in the front, here's the little cover. So you got a quick connect right there, it's airing up your tires. There's a gauge right here. So what do you got? What do you got over here? Let me grab the camera. We'll come around over here.
Sure. That's one of the TerraFlex. They called it the street trail system.
Right here.
And so what you do is you turn this unit and it backs a lock pin out and it completely unlocks the sway bar.
Okay, so it's a anti-sway bar disconnect.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And in this particular unit, it disconnects completely, unlike some of the other units that are like a progressive unit.
Right. So this is 100% disconnected.
100% disconnect. And then when it's all back together, I don't remember the exact size, but it's like a 32 spline shaft that goes through the front cross member of the frame. So yeah, it's got real good on-road characteristics.
So it makes the handling, streetability.
Exactly.
Right.
It still drives. Actually, it drives, in my opinion, better now than it did when it was stock. When it was stock, it was not much fun to drive.
On the interior, it looks pretty basic. You got a navigation holder?
I got a nav holder. I use a Apple iPad, very simple. Use the Gaia system.
Oh, right. I've heard a lot about that. I don't have any experience with it, but I've heard a lot about
system. I've been using it for about 8 months. Still learning a lot about it, but I do like it.
Right. I see you're running the automatic.
Yep, 4-liter automatic, Ruby crawler, multiplier.
And that's what's on the reduction on that? Do you have
it's 272 on the low side.
Okay.
And then 4 to 1 on the high side.
Okay. So and that's just a planetary.
Correct.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah, that was done installed at Advanced Adapters.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, those guys got some neat stuff up there. I got to go up there a while back and pick up some parts for my own vehicle, and good people up there. So, why don't you tell us about your rims and tires here?
Rims and tires. Rims are Walker Evans, 17-inch beadlocks.
True beadlocks. Okay,
beadlock.
Yeah. Those are nice looking wheels. Yeah, those are gray with the polish. Okay.
Yep. Gray polished and all that. The tires are, you don't see these tires too often anymore, or actually too often ever. These are real deal BFG Baja KR2 red label stickies.
Ooh, sticky, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. And what kind of a lift do you got on this?
I'm running a derivative of a full traction 6-inch long arm, ultimate long arm.
Okay.
I took their lift and then added a few of my own tweaks to it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. All right, Daryn, now we're at the back. Why don't you show us around a little bit, see what you got going on here?
Well, just some of your basic trail stuff. You know, you got a 12-volt cooler, heat displacement style, so, you know, 40 degrees below ambient or whatever they want to call it, keeps the beverages cold, keeps the food nice and cool throughout the day on the trail.
Right, right.
Can't live without a toolbox.
Everybody's got to have one of those.
Got it strapped down 4 different ways because you know, you were with us the night we saw somebody roll over and spent several hours picking it all up.
Oh yeah.
I keep chairs, I keep rain gear, I keep, you know, pretty much all kinds of stuff. Fire extinguishers.
I see your paper towel holder.
Paper towel holder.
That's handy.
You know, again, you never can tell
Right.
when you're going to need it. This is one of the Tuffy security boxes, and it works because it is really tough.
There you go.
Really tough.
Wow. All right, well, let's take a little peek and
A whole bunch of the junk that I carry in it.
right.
Carry my air hose, winch control, strap, clevis, some tools, an axe, spare serpentine belt, tensioners, U-joint, you know, just random stuff.
Right, right. No, I just happened to notice earlier when I was walking around, I seen this little cord going up to, are those lights you have up there?
Yes, they are. I've been getting in a little bit into more overlanding lately.
Right.
And one of the things when you're overland is sometimes you're out and it's dark.
Right.
And maybe you want to prep a meal or you want to make a snack or whatever. And so I put this little table on here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen this different versions of that.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm in the process of finishing the wiring, but I took my little portable jumper here, put it on, and it's kind of hard to see,
Oh, yeah, there they go.
but they're lighted around.
Right.
And so at night, if you need lights underneath,
Right, right. I've actually seen a few other guys do something similar, but no, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't do that because my whole door swings out. So no, that's a pretty neat little setup there.
and that was you know, kind of one of those things. It was an Amazon find kind of thing, and
Right on.
so I did that for our last run. You know, it worked out real well. Not a huge amount of light, but enough.
Oh, I'm sure it's enough so you don't trip over something and hurt yourself.
Well, exactly. Just
And then
exactly.
over here looks like you
Well, and again, you
got
know,
the basic swing out.
yeah, it's an OR fab spare tire carrier.
Okay.
Definitely rated to carry the spare tire in 2 5-gallon cans.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and the little cutout
In
right
the
there.
pockets here.
Right, right.
And then something that I added to it, again, because we've been doing overlanding, and I just thought this was kind of neat. I was bored one day, and kind of like you are, when you get bored,
You come up with
you
ideas.
build projects.
Hey, that's always great because sometimes you don't have shade. And not just like where you're camping, but what happens if you have a mishap and you break down?
Exactly.
You know,
And
create your own shade.
And we've had shade issues, we've had rain issues, we've had, you know, a lot of different issues out on the trail together,
Right.
where just to be able to have a place that you can hide.
Right. Now, real quick,
Yes, sir.
so what do you have for communications? I see you have a good old CB antenna right here.
Yeah, I'm just running the basic Cobra 40 channel, all in the hand mic.
Right, right.
Tucks in real nice. Got a nice little mount up on the dash for it. Hides behind the steering wheel.
Okay.
And then just your basic fire stick. You know, nothing too exotic on it right now. We are working on doing a GMRS type upgrade.
Okay. Yeah, those are handy. I go both on those because I found with the CB is you start wheeling with maybe some of the older guys that haven't converted over to the two-way radios, you know, and so then you're kind of left out, or
Correct.
they're left out. So right now I'm kind of doing the same. I got a handheld and I have my CB still, so I can kind of communicate with everybody. All right, well, looks pretty good. Is there anything else that you can think of that you might want to share with the?
Off the top of my head, not overly. I mean, we did nth degree rear shock shifters on it.
Okay. So anything in the near future that you're thinking you might want to upgrade to?
Well, the next upgrade is going to be a two-way radio, true two-way.
Right.
And then the next major project for it is going to be an engine swap.
Oh, so what do you think an engine swap was?
Probably a 5.7 Hemi.
All right. Well, we'll definitely keep you guys posted and see how that project's coming along. Well, maybe, if we're lucky, we might even get some little sneak peeks and see how this project's coming along, and then we'll definitely do a follow-up when it's all done and take you out for a little test drive and see how it works out. Real quick, what's probably the, I don't want to say the worst mod that you've done, but something that you've done that when you were done, you're kind of like, that was kind of a waste of time or a waste of money. You know, maybe you didn't get out of it what you thought you were going to get out of it.
I can't, because of the way I built it, I can't say that there's been a lot of that.
Okay.
Some of the suspension I would probably have done differently now, with what I know now versus 15 years ago.
Right, and that's probably just basically because even as much research as you can possibly do, it doesn't matter how much reading, videos, people you talk to, everybody's rigs are going to be set up different.
Correct.
Year, make, model, weight, you know, whatever you carry, your tire combination, whether you have lockers or not, it's going to affect the way your suspension handles and performs. So sometimes, unfortunately, you just have to trial and error.
Yep. I mean, the full traction suspension works well, and in the day it worked really well. But yeah.
Okay. No,
that would be probably one thing that I would change or do again, do over.
Fair enough. Well, I guess that wraps it up, folks. Once again, thanks, Daryn, for bringing your vehicle out, kind of showing it off. Since we can't do a whole lot of wheeling right now, we don't have a lot of stuff that's real close to where we're at. Other than the beach, I mean, some good wheeling. I mean, we're a few hours away.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, I figured this is kind of about the best we can do, providing the situations we're in. Thanks again. We're definitely gonna touch bases with you and follow along on your engine swap in the near future. So, folks, stay tuned. Thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and be safe. And we'll see you on the trail.